I do get a couple of people asking me about the Leinenkugel's tap handles from time to time, so I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of the large and the short of the old school version of Leinenkugel's tap handles. So those are going to be the ones that you see the most. Those are the ones that a lot of people will think about. The newer versions are definitely cool, but I did want to show off these ones. So we've got the old and actually before I get into that, I did want to say a couple of small things. First of all, keep on like sending the requests. So if you're asking about beer tap handles, if you're wondering about anything about them or any particular breweries, keep on sending those in. But the other one is very important if you're watching this during the winter time of year is try and support your local creators, your local makers. I do a lot of markets and stuff like that. And I know that the economy is hard for everybody, but if it is something where you can support the local creators around you, then try and throw a few dollars their way, even if it's just a couple. It means a lot to the people that I that I'm around a lot when I'm doing markets. So definitely appreciate that. I'm in the Boston area, so if you do need any recommendations on markets, then let me know. I'm happy to point you in the direction. But back to these tap handles, we've got the larger one. So this particular example is the Liney's Berry Vice. And there's a couple of these that you'll see. Depending upon the variation, you may see a piece of fruit that's up at the end there. The coloring of the actual canoe, that should vary depending upon the beer. I believe that the classic one is going to be a white canoe. The lettering I don't remember off the top of my head, but you can also, if you look at this, you'll see that this is a sticker type element. So depending upon the tap handle, this will either be a sticker that's on the side or it will be painted on. There's, I've mentioned this before, but you'll typically see three different variations. One which is a sticker that's over top. The other one is a sticker that's finished onto the element. That's what you're seeing here. And then the other one is painted on. So either one of those are great. This particular one, I particularly like the ones that are painted on or the ones that are finished on because those are going to stay on there a little bit better. But you do get a lot of excellent detail for any of the sticker versions. So and one of the things I love about these is just the amount of detail that they paid to the canoe. So you'll see that you've got those slats that go on the inside there. You do have this flat section up top. You do always want to check for the ferrule if you're getting one of these to make sure that that's there. That's the part that you'd actually attach to your tap handle to your actual tap faucet or your display or adapter, depending upon what you're doing. And if you're looking at the smaller version, in this case, we have their seasonal one, and this is one of the ones where you can unscrew this bottom portion here and switch up the label. And with this one of the things I like is that design is so similar. So you also have that canoe design. You've got this kind of shaped out with those same little detailed elements. Slightly different. It doesn't have the center slat. Should be fine for stability if you're taking it on the water, though. And then you do also have the ferrule there. You do always want to make sure that that's present as well. But super cool tap handles if you're a collector or if you're into collecting. These are ones that you like typically will be able to find out on the market. It can sometimes can be tricky to find exactly the one that you're looking for, but check around with other collectors, talk with people, and you may be able to track them down.